Hi and welcome to another exciting episode of Walrus's Cookery Kitchen. I'm joined today by my good friend, nutritional expert, Zach Miller.
Hi.
And today we will be making Granada Surprise. In order to make Granada Surprise, you need water, a knife, a little bit of flour for our white sauce, a couple of mushrooms, you'll want a nice delicious onion there, some horseradish sauce, I like Coleman's. We'll move on, we will have some Hartley's jam, and we will have some Kenco coffee granules. I like Kenco because it's cheap and tastes like crap. So Zach, is there anything that we should be prepared for when we're making Granada Surprise?
Well, to begin with, you should always be careful about when you're mixing up your white sauce. You don't want it to be too runny or too thick. You've got to get it to the right consistency. And when you're spreading the jam, you got to make sure that is also evenly done.
Okay, so with that in mind, we're going to make it. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to get our onion and we're going to chop it evenly. So I'm going to temporarily remove these plates and replace them with another plate, which looked exactly like them. So technically I could have only removed one of them, but I removed two of them because we've got three of these plates. Now basically, we're going to start by cutting up our onion. Now, with an onion, you want to watch out for the outer layer of its skin because it contains arsenic, which is highly poisonous. So you want to get rid of that outer layer with all of its arsenic in it. I like to penetrate a few layers through the onion and make sure that it's not lethal, and to make sure that everything is, kosher and cool. So I'm just going to really rip that onion apart. Alright, that is one sad onion. God, it is making me cry right now. But, that's what onions do. Very emotional thing, peeling an onion. Anyway, once we have got the onion chopped down to a nice arsenicless state, and I shall just throw this away here. Right, once we've got it down to a nice arsenicless state, we will cut the onion into little bits. And what this does is it creates a stinging reaction in the air, which makes you cry.
It's the onion's best defense mechanism there that it uses to sort of save itself from its prey in the wild.
You see, onions in the wild are extremely violent, so whenever they attack things, they realise, oh my god, I don't have limbs. So basically, they have to activate their self-defense mechanism, which makes the enemy cry and run away. Anyway, we got a nice bit of chopped up onion there. Okay, so we're going to put that to one side. What we're going to do now is going to do the same with mushrooms. Now, because I've run out of plates, I'm going to put it on this plastic thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quarter a couple of mushrooms. I like quartering things because if you've got 4 rather than 3, you know where you stand with 4. So that's a good reason to quarter things. They quartered things in the Middle Ages, didn't they?
I believe they did, yes.
So what we've got is we've got a nice amount of mushroom there, and that's all beautiful. Right. Next, we're going to make our special white sauce. Now, we're going to take the advice which our nutritional expert has given us, and we're going to make sure we don't make it too thick or too thin. So we're going to get a nice amount of flour there. Really enjoy that. Delicious. And we're going to pour a little bit of water on there. Okay. Now, as you see, I have poured a lot of water onto that little amount of flour. But, as you can see, that is shaping up quite nicely into a nice, beautiful white sauce. Okay, so we are prepared with that now. So, now you got your white sauce prepared and delicious. Make sure it's stirred, get all of those lumps out. You don't want lumpy white sauce, do you?
You certainly do not want any lumps in your sauce.
Exactly. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of horseradish in it. Not a lot of horseradish, because if you put too much horseradish in it, it'll turn into a horse. So basically, we are going to dollop a little bit of horseradish in there. Really enjoy that. So we're just going to stir you in, and that is going to make our white sauce taste just a little bit special.
Gonna give it that extra little horse kind of taste to it. The horse zing, as I like to call it.
Horse zing is very important in food preparation in general. So whilst we've got that prepared, that is good. We've got to let that sit for a while before we add our apricot jam. If we don't let it sit for a while before we add the apricot jam, we won't have allowed the horseradish to assimilate itself with the flavour of the flour. And as everyone knows, flour tastes really strong. Okay, so I'll start preparing our dinner. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put these 2 plates out in front of us, and we're going to place a couple of mushrooms on it. I like to put them in this sort of shape because it's a beautiful looking decoration. Wouldn't you agree?
I most certainly agree. And decoration is 9/10 the part of cooking.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to sprinkle our finely chopped onion over the mushrooms. Really, really enjoy that. You've got to have a lot of onion with those mushrooms. Okay? Now, basically, what we're going to do now is we are going to take our white sauce and we are going to add a delicious amount of apricot jam to it. So we're going to get a nice little dollop of apricot jam, put it right in that white sauce. Now, when you're adding your apricot jam, it occasionally won't like to be assimilated. Apricots, very temperamental, just like cucumber. But we stir it around, and it's beautiful. Look at how it's sort of going in there. That looks just like a bowl of Muller Light. Okay, so that is delicious. Right. Now, once we've got the white sauce prepared, we are going to pour it on our food. Got a little bit too much onion there, which I don't think is fair, so I'm going to take back a little bit of onion because I really like it. So what we're going to do is we are going to sprinkle our white sauce over our dinner. Look how beautiful that looks. Oh, it's amazing. You can see the little bit of apricots everywhere. It is fantastic.
It's simply beautiful.
Got to remove the onion skin because that stuff is lethal. So we'll put that away there. And as a final part of our decoration, we're going to sprinkle our coffee granules all over the absolutely beautiful cuisine. Look at that. It looks just like chocolate sprinkles on a warm summer's day. And
Beautiful.
And you're done. And now for the final stage, the taste test. I like using wooden spoons because they're absolutely bloody ridiculous.
And they're good for you.
Okay, so what we've got here is our delicious surprise, and here we go, the first taste. This is quite horrible.
I don't know. I quite like how the coffee granules mix in with the general flavour. It's really nice.
Well, our white sauce was well prepared. However, what you may not realise about it is I don't think we put quite enough apricot jam in there. So it's not quite how I wanted it. However, the onion is adding nicely to the flavour. I can really feel the flavour coming out of it when I bite into it. And the bitterness,
sort of explodes around the mouth.
The bitterness of the coffee mixes with the horseradish sauce in a very, very, very violent way.
You can feel the taste sort of fighting itself for supremacy in your mouth.
I think the taste has won. It is pretty vile. I don't think my mouth can do much more. What have we created? This is disgusting. This is putrid.
This is absolutely beautiful. And the best of all, it's really good for you. If you're on a diet, I recommend this.
This will help you purge 10 times faster than any other food.
I think I'm full now though. This stuff is very filling.
And it's definitely very filling. It is filling me with rage and disgust. Although it's been a very interesting experiment. Anyway, thank you for watching Chan Walrus's Cookery Kitchen. I'm Chan Walrus.
And I've been Zach Miller.
And today has been absolutely disgusting. Bye.